If you want to experience the world's most spectacular destinations, I challenge you to find a better way than on board this magnificent super yacht. A floating blend of boutique hotel, refined restaurants, and a private retreat all rolled into one. Small enough to feel personal, big enough to exceed all expectations. From our starting point in Athens and some island hopping through Greece, what's Santorini without a magical sunset? Our cruise aboard Emerald Kaia is taking us across the border into Turkey, or Turkey Air as it's now officially known, with visits to the ancient city of Ephesus, the shores of Gallipoli, and the vibrant city of Istanbul. But before we say goodbye to Greece, we're spending the day on the island of Syros. These ports might be picture perfect, but they're not just postcards, so when the ship docks, you can keep on cruising even closer on foot or two wheels. As well as all the luxuries on board, Emerald Kaia has a fleet of e-bikes, giving you the freedom to explore each stop at your own pace. All right, here's my pro tip. It's breadth, then depth. So get on a bike, go far, do a bit of a reconnaissance, and then go back to your favourite spots and savour them. Here in Syros, the further you pedal, the more the island opens up. And it doesn't take long to find a stretch of coastline all to yourself. Unlike many of the Greek islands, Syros wasn't built on tourism. It grew around the port town of Thermopylae, and you can still feel that history today. The architecture here is very different than some of the other islands.
Yes, it's not like the other islands at all. Our town is a city. It was a big city in the 19th century, and it remains one of the historical cities of Greece.
And you only have to look at the town hall to understand just how powerful Syros once was. It's quite large for this small town. This is your office. It's a bit over the top, don't you think?
It's huge because it shows how strong was Thermopolis in the 19th century.
Stronger again with a good mayor. Just behind its grand town hall is the Apollon Theatre, which remains one of the city's most important landmarks.
Yes, although it's considered worldwide small, this is like a miniature, a small version of Scala di Milano in Italy. They had to make something because the island was always very cultural, and they wanted to make something big. Scala di Milano is over 1,000 people. This one is approximately 350 with the standing up people on the top.
While some Greek islands are built around tourism, the charm of Syros is that it still feels very local.
When there are people visiting the island, they see them as guests. They don't see them as tourists. So if they stop you on the street, if you stop somebody to ask directions, for example, most likely they will guide you themselves. So the people, they feel this when they visit. They can
I feel it.
They can see it. So here, if you are a visitor, you are a visitor. You're not a tourist. You're a guest.
Much like the island of Syros, Emerald Kaia is the kind of place you end up spending most of your time outdoors, and the ship is designed with that in mind. Most ships fill space. This one creates it. Out of nowhere, another surprise, an open-air gym, which fortunately, or unfortunately, removes every excuse. And if the ocean-facing gym doesn't win you over, the expanded Element Spa just might. With saunas, cold plunge, and salt therapy lounges.
I just wanna make you sweat.
Infrared sauna. You know, there's one thing better than everything on this ship being state-of-the-art, and that's that they've left some things hands-on.
I wanna make you sweat. I just wanna make you sweat.
Our cruise aboard the super luxurious Emerald Kaia has crossed the border into Turkey Air and delivered us to the port of Kuşadası, gateway to one of the best preserved ancient cities in the world. Glide in on a ship that feels like the future and step straight into a city that helped shape the past. Ephesus, long before borders, before cities as we know them, this was a place of power, trade, ideas, more than a collection of ruins. This is where civilization got organised. Dating back to the 10th century BC, Ephesus is not just ancient history, it's a blueprint for the modern world.
It's a World Heritage Site. You know, it doesn't belong to you and me or in the past. It belongs to the future. It means people come and learn the facts of the early life, how we get on with our lives now. Yeah. That's something so important from my point. Yeah. That's why it's like a big study for anyone to come and learn.
How did they discover Ephesus?
Accidentally. As far as I know, there was 2 railroad engineers came in the late 19th century for building railroads of the west coast of Turkey. And they were making kind of a big survey around the area. They realized there's a big ancient town underneath. And they said, we're moving the railroad further inland, and you just can discover this one.
Smart move.
Yep.
What are we looking at?
What do you reckon?
It looks like a Warner Brothers studio facade because there's nothing at the back of it. But I'm assuming that is a place of great significance.
Exactly. You're right. That's supposed to be the 3rd largest library of the ancient world. After Alexandria, it's supposed to be the biggest one. We're so lucky to see this thing. Yeah. Because it was piled with the dirt for like 1,300 years.
Really? Ephesus tells the story of ancient Turkey Air, but just down the road, there's another part of Turkey Air's story being woven together. The intricacy. I mean, it's amazing. What makes a Turkish rug Turkish?
The fact that we're making all these beautiful carpets with something that we call double knotting technique, which makes it very distinctive. It gives us a very, very special reputation, and it's an incredible durability in the long run, because the more you walk on them, the better they become.
And so if you actually put your hand on that, it's actually colder. Is that for the Turkish summers?
It's an incredible carpet to use in environments that are kind of warm and hot. So you have these beautiful features of designs. Every single square tells a different story.
How long would that take?
If we talk about the drawing of the pattern, it takes from 3 up to 5 months just to draw it. It's up to 2 years of labor for one single lady.
Wow, lady. So typically not men. Why?
Well, we've tried with men very hard, but there's no patience, and our fingers are not very proper for that.
No patience, no discipline. Guilty as charged, Your Honour. Everyone's nodding at home. After a day ashore, Emerald Kaia makes it very easy to settle back in. Well, it doesn't take long to find your favourite spot on board, or for the crew to figure out your rhythm and rituals. Your coffee shows up without asking. Your wine just manages to find you. For me, it's deck 6 for a late and lazy brekkie or an after-swim snack or an easy, casual dinner. Soleil is the newest dining venue on board. While La Cucina on deck 3 leans a little more traditional, Soleil takes a more relaxed approach and prides itself on feel-good food.
Comfort is not step down. Comfort means your mom would be proud and you feel like you never want to stand up again. So the real truth is that if comfort food is successful, a little bit creative but not overthinking it, I think this is a massive success because it feels good. And especially in the evening, we have guests, they come at 7 and they leave at bloody 12 o'clock. They just sit, you know, they're having a good time, they relax, and that's the idea for dinner. Order up! I was waiting for it.
Well, the setting might be relaxed, but the food is anything but. Join Emerald Cruises in the Mediterranean or Caribbean and discover the magic of luxury yacht cruising. All meals, drinks, selected shore excursions and more are included. Secure your unforgettable 2027 or 2028 departure today with super early bird savings from $2,000 per person. Getaway viewers can save an additional $250 per person off the Emerald Cruises Luxury Yacht Cruise Collection. For more information or to request your voucher, visit emerald.cruises/getaway. Call 1300 390 386 or speak to your travel advisor. Our cruise through Turkey Air continues in style aboard Emerald Kaia as we sail through the Dardanelles. On a map, the Dardanelles is just a narrow line of water, but it's a critical link between the continents and sea. In 1915, the plan was to push through here by ship and open up the way to Istanbul. But with mines floating in the water and heavy fire from the shoreline, that was shut down fast. And so the fight shifted from sea to Gallipoli. Visiting Gallipoli is one of Emerald Cruises' Discover More experiences. Optional tours that let guests dive deeper into parts of the journey that interest them most.
There are many cruises through the Aegean, but there are not many that add Gallipoli to the itinerary, and it certainly was one of the reasons that we picked this trip.
For most Australians and New Zealanders, coming to Gallipoli is much more than a history lesson. It's a deeply personal pilgrimage. When you first sat down, you had tears in your eyes.
Oh, definitely. I think when I looked up at the heroics of our men to climb that, yeah, I held back. I had to hold back. Yeah, but I will be just coming away from here.
So glad to have been here and felt this feeling. That's it. Thank you.
From Anzac Cove to the cliffs and former battlefields, seeing the landscape firsthand adds a whole new layer of understanding to the events that unfolded here. I feel a bit embarrassed at how little I really understood what happened here. Growing up, I watched the film Gallipoli. Each Anzac Day, I'll buy a badge, play two up. But making the trip makes the difference because you can piece it all together. Where you would have landed, where you would have lost your mates or your life. And it means that when I have that quiet moment each year, I feel the full weight of gratitude that they fought so I didn't have to. From the Dardanelles, we're making our way northeast to Istanbul, soaking up all the comforts of Emerald Kaia along the way.
The ship in and of itself is awe-inspiring.
Yeah.
So you look at it and you feel like we're boarding this yacht.
Yeah.
We wanted the experience of the lifestyle of a yacht, not the lifestyle of a cruise ship.
Safe to say that the super yacht lifestyle is very easy to slip into. On board, you're never far from a spot to swim or soak, so pick your mood, pick your deck, and then just pick your pool. So many options. You don't have to be super strategic to score one all to yourself. But eventually, even the hot tub has to give way to one of the world's great cities. Straddling both Europe and Asia, Istanbul was once one of the most important cities in the world, and you can still feel that history everywhere, from the city skyline to the hidden spaces below it. One of Istanbul's most impressive spaces is surprisingly underground, and you will never guess why it was built. Simple water storage. Aussie councils take note. 1,500 years ago, they didn't just build a reservoir, it's as if they crafted a cathedral. The scale of the Basilica Cistern is immense. This was infrastructure that was built to impress. Hold the phones, it's competition time. Our friends at Emerald Cruises have given us an unforgettable luxury Mediterranean cruise to give away. The prize is a 9-day Emerald yacht cruise for 2 people along the dazzling coastline and islands of Spain, with all meals, drinks and selected shore excursions included. With up to only 128 guests, your luxury voyage will feel like a private yacht experience. All up, including return economy airfares, the prize is worth over $38,000. To be in the draw to win, visit emerald.cruises/win. After cruising from Athens through the Greek islands and into Turkey Air aboard Emerald Kaia, our journey has delivered us to the great city of Istanbul before the yacht makes its way back to Athens. In a city filled with historic buildings, there's one that still manages to stand out. Oh, you don't have to be religious to feel the significance of Sultan Ahmed Mosque, better known as the Blue Mosque. It was built and designed to rival the great landmarks of its time, and it's now stood at the heart of Istanbul's skyline and its story for centuries. I mean, I don't think I've ever actually seen something like this. I've seen cathedrals around the world in sort of Northern Europe and Italy, but this is just absolutely magical.
It is. It took 7 years and thousands of people worked for the construction. And for the royals, it was not that difficult after having that many people.
Yeah. It may be one of the most photographed buildings in Istanbul, but it still serves the purpose it was built for more than 400 years ago. Was Sultan Ahmed a person?
He was. He was the ruler. He was the one who commissioned the mosque. He named the mosque after him.
Yeah, of course, after himself. I like his style. But the city is just as much about its atmosphere as its landmarks. Everyone tells me I have to try Turkish ice cream. Hello, my friend.
Hello, Bulatlar.
G'day. Yep.
Vanilla, pistachio, chocolate, lemon.
Can I get some chocolate?
Chocolate, Tama?
Nothing.
Madrid.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm just really hungry.
Merhaba.
Thanks, buddy.
Let's provar.
I just want to eat it.
Okay.
Promise?
Okay.
Don't.
Can bilsem fazla şov yapardım.
Sooner or later, most tourists to Istanbul will find their way to a Turkish hammam. First and last time I was in a hammam, I was in my early 20s in Morocco, and this big Algerian bloke twisted me into a pretzel and pummeled me into the marble, and my mates couldn't stop laughing, and I was almost crying. So forgive me if I'm looking a little apprehensive. I think I only just recovered. The full hammam experience involves lots of splashing water, foam washes, scrubs, a clay mask, and a not-so-gentle massage. It's a ritual that's remained pretty well unchanged for centuries.
If my mates could see me now, they'd be laughing again.
They sure take their traditions seriously, from Turkish hammams to Turkish cuisine.
First, welcome.
Thank you.
We are going to cook traditional Ottoman and Turkish cuisine with you together today. And the first one is the wine lips.
Deralia restaurant is one of the city's finest, inspired by the rich culinary heritage of the Ottoman Empire. Gadalmati. A bit similar. Oh.
I think we need some more practice.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I guess we can handle. Let's try one more time together.
Don't look at it.
Come, we will make it. Look. Yes. You see?
Yep.
You see? Great. It's looking as mine. You see?
Yeah, from the classic dishes to combinations that are completely unexpected. Does that go together? Meat and melon?
Yes.
craft?
I find this recipe from the archives from 15th century.
Wow. These cooking classes have become as popular as a restaurant itself. So a bit of melon and a bit of the lamb. That's very good.
You like?
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you
I
very
didn't
much.
cook well, but I certainly eat well.
Yeah, I say. Thank you very much.
There are very few decisions to be made on board. Every detail's handled before you've even thought of it. But there is one nagging question. Do I chase every moment on land or stay and soak up every experience this super yacht has to offer? Because either way, you are missing out on something extraordinary. Exactly why one trip's probably not enough. Join Emerald Cruises in the Mediterranean or Caribbean and discover the magic of luxury yacht cruising. All meals, drinks, selected shore excursions and more are included. Secure your unforgettable 2027 or 2028 departure today with super early bird savings from $2,000 per person. Getaway viewers can save an additional $250 per person off the Emerald Cruises Luxury Yacht Cruise Collection. For more information or to request your voucher, visit emerald.cruises/getaway. Call 1300 390 386 or speak to your travel advisor.
You want the best travel tips in the world? Subscribe to Getaway.